Hello YouTube and welcome fellow knife enthusiast. I got a new workbench, a Husky 56-inch 10-drawer workbench. I got it to do my knife reviews on and to do my knife sharpening and other stuff. Just needed a place, work area. So time to rip off the sticker, see if it comes off cleanly. This will be the home of all future knife videos. Gonna go ahead and call this a knife bench, and I'll show you where my collection was, where I was filming videos, and go ahead and let you see my setup. This will be a full review on my entire knife collection as we organize it in here. And probably can't, but I almost feel like I could fit the entire thing in this top drawer. So we'll take a look at my old setup and we'll start moving it into this one. So this is a box that I bought to keep my knives in, another Craftsman toolbox. So now it filled up pretty quickly. So now I'll have a place where I can organize everything. And then this is where I did all my filming from. So now I'll have a bench. This whole setup was in my die cast room. I have another channel where I do Martin Custom Creations. That's where the M.C.C comes from. So when I started a knife channel or collecting knives, I just changed it to M.C.C knives. But if you were wondering where the M.C.C came from, I am not trying to copy M.C. Knives Metal Complex. I'm not trying to copy him. The M.C.C is an abbreviation for Martin Custom Creations. That's my other YouTube channel. That's also my Instagram and my, what is it, TikTok or something, Instagram, and I don't know, I'm on a couple things, couple social medias under Martin Custom Creation. So we're probably going to take this out just one drawer at a time. I think I can pull them out, take them over there, organize them. But yeah, I mean, it's really consumed this whole area over here. So it will be nice to open this back up for die cast and have a designated area for filming my knife reviews and keeping my collection. So alright, so I took out the top drawer, and it's mainly all titanium knives, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in this top drawer here, start filling it up maybe. So first up we got a Kuby. This is I think the Kuby Nova, I think. Absolutely amazing action on it. And these are full extension drawers, so I can barely lean over it. It's so long. Here's another Kuby. I'm actually missing some of my Kubys. I think this is a Kuby Atlas, maybe. Another one with amazing action. Another Kuby, carbon fiber on the front, titanium on the back. I think this is an older Kuby. This is one I haven't seen a whole lot. Kumwu or something? Or no? Kamarin. Kamarin. Still has awesome action. And we got a ZT. This is my 0562 full titanium Hinder design 20 CV. Absolutely awesome knife. One I had to have. That line in the blade came there factory, so thank you ZT. And it had just a little bit of lock stick that did go away. Never did a review on this one after getting it, but after learning about ZT and getting into collecting knives, it was one that was really on the top of my list, and I absolutely love it. Do not regret it. And we got a ZT knockoff that I picked up before I even knew that this was a ZT knockoff. It does not have none of the badging on it. Might be M390. It's definitely a full titanium handle, and it does have really awesome action, but it's a knockoff, so I never did a video on it or nothing. Early in my collecting, I did purchase a few knockoffs on accident just because I didn't know. I seen it, thought it was an awesome design. I didn't even know about Hinder knives when I bought this. I just started collecting knives in like January of 2022 or December of 2021. So only been collecting for about 1 year. Live and learn. Still an awesome knife I love, but not one I can recommend because it's a knockoff. Here's CH 3504. Amazing action. This one's in the M390. Absolutely amazing action on this. Love the skull. You have this in like 3 different anodizations. I definitely want to get the bronze one someday, but one of my favorite knives. So of course I had to pick it up in black, and this is actually, I think it's another one like this, another Camoran. I think it is. I'm not sure. I know this is one. It looks like it had to have been made by CH though, because it looks absolutely identical to CH. Uses like a UTX, really weird steel, never heard of. Even when I did research on it, I could not find it. But and then we have another CH, full titanium. This one really reminds me of the Tucson TS21. Pretty much identical to it. Besides, the Tucson's a little bit thicker, I think, the titanium. But and this one can have like, you can slip off there and hurt your finger. Has a really good detent, but if your finger's on the detent, you'll lock yourself out. So you have to keep your hand back, and it comes out really nicely, but if you have your finger on here at all, it just locks you out. What else we got up here? Oh, what is this? Another CH knife. Awesome blade on this. Absolutely love the blade. I did a review on this on my other channel before I had a knife channel. Probably should do another review on it. Love the sound of it when it deploys and locks up. Has like a ting sound. Love the blade shape on this. The handle shape is not the best, so. And it does have a couple flaws with the design of it. So if I ever do a review on it, I'll go over that. But And then we got one of my favorite brands, a Concept. And this is a Cryo 2, or the Mini Cryo. Still need to get the full size one. But amazing action. Awesome small EDC titanium knife. And then we have a Jungle Edge, I think. Full titanium, like anodized. M390 blade, extremely pointy. Really enjoy this. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure and hit the subscribe button. We will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. This is another one that when I started collecting, I seen it on eBay. At the time, it was the most expensive knife I ever bought. And I think I won it at auction for like 88 bucks or something. And I don't know much about it, but I know it's a knockoff. Whoever does one with like a lion's head or something. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it when I bid on it and won it, and I still don't really know much about it. It does have writing on the inside of it. Never taken it apart. The action on it, not the most satisfying. If you light switch it, it flings out with authority. But if you try to push button it, it's just really lazy action. Not the best action. Really nice milling work on it though. It is full titanium, and it does have really nice milling. Like clothes, this is perfect. And then we have the Ferrum Forge. Archbishop. Awesome, awesome knife from Ferrum Forge. One I had to have for the collection. Just amazing action. Got a polished mirrored edge on it. And just knife I really like and enjoy. And we have an Asher knife. I think this is Asher Sparrow. Full titanium. Absolutely amazing action. Really, really love this knife. And we have a QSP Penguin. Full titanium. Absolutely amazing action. This was an exclusive. This is an M390. I forget the name of the company this was an exclusive for, but they're right here in Ohio. I got it within like a day or two. It was amazing. And we got the Tempest knife. The Tempest, oh, I forget. Starts with the pinion. Tempest pinion. Amazing action. Really enjoy this knife. Love the blade shape on it. Black micarta. Pocket clip works perfect in the pocket. Just really like it. One of the most expensive and nicest knives in my collection. One I'm really happy to have. Has a mirror edge on it, really laid back. And this is a EMP EDC Nimble tons of multiple deployment options. Knife I never thought I'd have in my collection, so really happy to have it in the collection. Just an absolutely amazing knife. And then we have another knife I did not think I would have in the collection. I missed a sell on it, and this is just an absolutely amazing knife from Devo Knife. Love the blade shape on it. Just really cool. Nice G10. Titanium. Just amazing action. Really good example of a Devo knife. Another one I bought that I did not know was a Chris Reeves knockoff, and it, unfortunately, it does have the Chris Reeves badging on it, but this is not the Chris Reeves, and supposedly M390, but it is a frame lock. I would never sell it because it's a knockoff. Or if I did, I would definitely tell the people they're buying a knockoff, because it is a titanium knife. I think it is M390. It's razor sharp. It's well made. But I don't believe in buying clones or knockoffs. So, unless, like, I don't know, I will buy like a $30 knife that's knocking off an expensive one that's in different materials, that doesn't, it's not trying to be the real knife. It's just, you know, like a lot of Ethan and Sativian knives and stuff are knockoffs, and Ganzos are especially knockoffs of more expensive knives. But for some reason, I'm okay with that. But here we got a Sativian with some of the nicest Damascus I think I have in my collection. This was the first knife I got that had this grain anodization on it, and has really awesome carbon fiber. Like, I don't know what they call that, but really awesome carbon fiber, green, just really beautiful knife. Well, we got one more, then we'll have to go grab another drawer. And this one's going to be the carved. And carved specializes in like wallets, cell phone cases, these knives, like EDC gear. And it all has this wood burl with whatever the epoxy, wood burl epoxy. Beautiful, beautiful inlay on this. Some really beautiful burl wood. Of course, it's all titanium. Kind of weird they use 440C on it, but 40, 50 years ago, I guess 440C was kind of premium steel. Has awesome action on it. It's just such a beautiful EDC knife. So, let me go grab one of my other drawers, and we'll continue to go through these. Grabbed another drawer. The next one down was all my Tucsons, plus we got some others. So, we'll go ahead. Start with the Kuby. This is the Kuby Atlas. I call another one the Kuby Atlas. This is the Kuby Atlas. Absolutely amazing action on this. Huge, huge knife. Jelly Jerry design. Big chunks of titanium. Put that with the other Kubys. Then we have another Kuby. Forget the name of this one. Awesome action. Pretty awesome ergos. We'll do the damn design next. One of my favorite knives. Just one of the best ergos I've ever felt on a knife. Just absolutely amazing ergos, amazing action. Really, really love this damn design. This one, probably the most fidgety knife in my collection. These are less than $100, but it's a knockoff of the Knock knife. I actually think it might be the Knock knife just without the branding on it. But absolutely amazing action on this. Definitely my most fidgety knife in my collection. And it has the most extreme wild look to it. Just really freaking awesome. Well, just figured out if I hit like one of my volume buttons, it quits recording. So we're back now. The CJRB. Amazing action on this thing. Huge knife too. Quite large. Oh, this one is not going to go down in this drawer. And try and keep all this titanium knives. And then we got another CJRB with a really cool locking mechanism. You can deploy it like that, disengage it. Kind of similar to an axis lock, but you got a flipper too. Now I guess we'll get into the Tucsons. So first up, we got a Tucson fixed blade, which I don't think I can pull out right now. Well, I guess I can, as that thing went freaking flying. But this does have a mirror edge that I put on the M390. This is a really little M390 blade, but absolutely love this little thing. I think them are only about $50. Which ain't bad for a M390 fixed blade. And we have the, don't know how many of these will have the actual number on them, but this is a TS27 and D2. Awesome ergos, awesome build quality, like all Tucsons. Don't really care for the pocket clip on that one. And I'll probably reorganize this at least 10 more times. So this is not where the home spot of everything probably. Probably will get organized at least 10 more times. But another Tucson. Night morning design. Not sure on the number, but we got a deep carry pocket clip. Like a Tonto blade. Amazing action. Like all Tucsons. Nice micarta. Another micarta one. Amazing action. Cool blade shape. As I keep screwing it up. But this is going to be the TS327. Deep carry pocket clip. Just really awesome knife. And we got this little guy. Not have a number, but the designer there. Deep carry pocket clip. Really cool knife. Awesome action like all Tucsons. Awesome build quality. Kind of know what you're expecting when you get a Tucson. Next we got one in G10. Night morning design. Really cool pattern on the G10. Textured. Pretty cool. Amazing action. Now they do have like a M390 version of this that for some reason sells for like $200. Not sure why. Now we have another, this one is a deep carry pocket clip. Very, very pointy. Same G10. Wong design. And how about a front flipper wood burl Tucson. This one's going to be a Tepe design. TS 180 14C28N. Deep carry pocket clip. Just a really nice knife. Awesome, awesome action. Wish this hole was a little bit bigger. You can reverse flick it, but it's pretty hard to do. You got this awesome little knife, a CM design, the TS3 19 and 14C28N, deep carry pocket clip. Awesome little knife, amazing action. Another Tucson. All the rest of these are Jelly Jerry design, the TS 226 and D2. Awesome, awesome blade shape. Really easy to deploy it with all the different ways of deploying. Just nice carbon fiber inset or inlaid. Got a newer one from Tucson, Jelly Jerry design. Looks like the TS 369. Awesome, awesome action. Huge thumb studs. Just rockets right out. Really awesome. Another front flipper from Tucson. TS 217, another Jelly Jerry design. Just really easy to deploy, really awesome action. Another front flipper from Tucson. And another Jelly Jerry design. TS 215 14C28N. Does have really nice action if I can hit it right, but there we go. Just flings right out. Definitely got to wipe all these down and clean them up. Pretty wild design here. Another Jelly Jerry. TS 213 and D2. Awesome front flipper. We have this one from Tucson. Slip joint. Might not be able to open it. I'm filming one-handed here. But really unique D2. Unlike any other D2 I have. It's kind of hard to explain. This scratch is extremely easy. I've never carried this in my pocket or nothing. I've just had it sitting on this carpet on the inside of this drawer ever since I got it. So I don't even know how it acquired scratches that easily. But pretty cool slip joint. I think it's my only slip joint in the collection, actually. Might have one or two others, but I don't think I really do. Another front flipper from Tucson. Titanium. Extremely, extremely pointy. One of the pointiest knives in my collection. This is another Wong design. The TS347. So, quite a few front flippers from Tucson in my collection. We're still not done. Got another front flipper from Tucson. This one's titanium and brass. Extremely heavy. And another Wong design, TS372. And this is a TS21. The one I said looked like the CH knife. But this one actually feels like a better build quality. The Tucson. It feels thicker. Or it is thicker. Just can't really do this one-handed, but it's definitely a little bit thicker. They're milled out just slightly different. See, this has an indentation there for your finger. This one don't. This one has standard hardware. This one I think is proprietary hardware. But this one's only 50 bucks. And the CH one I never see. So you can find this one on Amazon for 50 bucks or 66 bucks. And it was my first titanium knife, and I can recommend it for anybody for your first titanium knife. Really, really awesome. Unreal how far my knife collection has came just in 1 year collecting knives. We're almost done with the second drawer here. Another one, this is I don't think it shows a number on it. They don't even want to show me a name. Night Morning Design D2. It might be like the TS49 or something. Amazing, amazing action. Another pretty cheap full titanium knife from Tucson. Awesome ergos on it. Love the blade shape. Next one, another front flipper from Tucson. The Sidewinder. They actually gave this one a name, the TS341. Not familiar with the designer logo there, but really like this knife. The reverse flick is just super easy with this. Just amazing action. Then a pretty large knife from Tucson. This is going to be, not familiar with that designer logo, but the TS211 14C28N. Really, really cool knife from Tucson. Amazing action. So that's going to be it for my Tucson drawer. We're filling this drawer up. So, be back with another one. And finally, one of my favorite drawers, because it has all my Asher knives in it. So we're going to start up top. I think this is a Asher Sparrow. Awesome reverse flick. Just amazing action. Ashers have action like no others. I think this might be the Asher Nomad. I might be really hacking these names up, but this is an axis lock. Finger kind of got in the way when I tried to reverse flick it because I forgot it was an axis lock. I think that might be the Asher Spiro axis lock. And we got the Asher Nomad. Micarta handle. One of my favorite Asher knives. And then this one, the action is so well, or tuned so good, you can reverse flick it. And he didn't even mean for this one to be a reverse flicker. That's why he added a top fuller to like a different variation of it. But people were middle finger flicking this one quite easily. I mean, it just has a perfectly tuned detent. Absolutely amazing action. If you don't know who Asher Knife is, and just look him up on Instagram or look up his website. His knives sell out pretty quick. This is the only knife in my collection that sounds like this. It has like a really snappy clunk sound when it opens. Sounds a little different when you spidey flick it, but just absolutely amazing action on this. And then we have these two, which forget the name of it now. Damn it. But they're more like a traditional one. I can reverse flick this one, but it can be a little difficult. I think this one's on washers. The other one might be on bearings. But just really cool to be able to do that with a knife like this. This one's pretty much the same knife, just this one's much easier to reverse flick, like super easy, and it's extremely drop shut. So I never took them apart, but I'm assuming the one has bearings, or this one has bearings and the other one has washers. That's what I think. Love the spare point on this. So that's my Asher knife collection. See there, I got quite a few Ashers, plus the titanium one. That's up in the other drawer, so I have, I think, 8 of them. And we got Kaiser Roach, Mini Roach. Really, really stiff detent on this one. But still a really cool knife from Kaiser. So I'm not quite sure where my Kaisers are going to go. Maybe there. I don't know. I got my Kubys got to go in here too. I already know my Demkos are going up top here. Start out with the Demko Titanium. Awesome, awesome frag pattern. Just absolutely love my Demko knives. Then we have the one with the, I think these are goat scales. They're aftermarket titanium scales. Just really, really freaking awesome titanium scales for a Demko. And we got the one I put the aluminum scales on. So I got these aluminum scales. I think they're from Goat Scales too. Really awesome frag pattern. Kind of feels like titanium. So I don't have any other knives, I don't think, in aluminum. I just tend to go for the titanium ones. But really love the Demkos. And I guess we're going to have to put the regular one with the, oh, whatever they call this, plastic. And this was the first one I got. Just Loved it in black and the OG green. And I did get a deep carry pocket clip for this one. These two still have the normal one. This one has a deep carry. And now we got another Kaiser. This is a mini sheepdog. I still gotta get the regular sheepdog and the XL sheepdog. So we'll put that down there with the other Kaiser. That one's a little on the small side, but I really want the other two to have all three sizes. So next we got the Kaiser October. Really, really awesome Kaiser knife. Now, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure and hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have, try and do a bunch of giveaways. Got a couple giveaways going on right now. Got a 500 subscriber giveaway coming up soon as we hit 500 subscribers. So, got a concept. Dirk Pinkerton design in Little Main Street. And I got a full-size Main Street. Amazing action on these. I think they really missed some mark on not making it a front flipper though. But cool knife, G10 titanium pocket clip. Even the little one has a titanium pocket clip. And we got one of my favorite knives, the Concept Cryo, which the other one was a mini cryo that was full titanium. I need a full titanium regular cryo. Amazing, amazing action. Awesome, awesome knife. This one's in the OG green micarta. And we have a best, or oh, the hell. Yeah, Best Tech knives. Amazing action with this. A little bit smaller and boxier than I like. Pocket clip kind of gives it a little bit of a hot spot, but you just got to find the right spot in your hand to hold it, I guess. Amazing action on it, though. Absolutely amazing action. I think it's only Best Tech knife in my collection right now. And I got this little guy that I kind of hate. This Tiger knife. That I think is made by, oh, not Kuby, but the other one. Darn it, why'd the name slip my mind? I cannot figure out how to fling this thing open, though. Once in a while I get lucky and I just... Not my cup of tea there. Not like this. CMB made knives. Amazing, amazing action on this axis lock. Really love CMB made knives. Which I don't know, but I have more. I know I got at least one other. It's not in here. And we got a petrified fish. Awesome, awesome action on this petrified fish. PF 979 in D2. Just deep carry pocket clip. Absolutely amazing action. And we got another petrified fish. Really large knife. Amazing action. This is going to be a David Chen design. Started following him on Instagram and he has a ton of designs getting ready to be released. And he's already had a bunch of designs the past couple years with companies like Petrified Fish and a couple other companies. They all put his thing on his pocket clip, so. And then we have another petrified fish, one I absolutely had to pick up because barely reverse flick it, but I just absolutely love this blade shape. Guess it's like a Bowie blade. Awesome, awesome handle. Feels really good in the hand. Just had to pick it up because of the Bowie blade though. So that's it for that drawer. We'll be back with another one. Love them soft close drawers. Man, that's nice. Alright, so this drawer with just some random stuff I gathered up. So, I think I want to put my review knives in one of these here. Just a size comparison knife so they're easy to find and grab. And then the other drawer I want to put EDC. So we'll start out. Got a couple Tucson flashlights. Put them down there. And all this is going to change, I bet, 10 more times. So we got a brass bottle opener. Another bottle opener, but this one doesn't work very well. What else? I got a little pry bar here. Oh, that just disappeared because it's black. Huh. What else we got? A little extra screws and stuff I think I want to put up there for now. We'll put the lanyard stuff down there. So I guess collecting knives, you like acquire stuff for lanyards. The string here is for like fishing it through and getting it into the little holes. Actually works quite well. It came with one of the knives or lanyards. Got some EDC gear, like hook things. Just some titanium hardware I bought that I can't use on anything I got. So, stuff I thought was cool though. This is all titanium. Put all that down there. More titanium hardware. And a tool. Tool, go up there. What else we got? This little coin thing I always have laying out. It's getting quite tarnished. More EDC hook things. Stickers that I gotta put up somewhere on here. One of the drawer fronts or something. Oh, we got titanium scales that I bought for Spyderco Schmuck. And I don't even own a Spyderco Schmuck. But I wanted them titanium scales for it. So someday, hopefully I can pick up a Spyderco Schmuck. Just some scales for Benchmade. Bullet. I think it was my father-in-law's. He was so, or maybe I bought this one somewhere. I can't remember. 12.7x 99. Wonder if that's bigger or smaller than a 50 BMG. Big freaking ass bullet though. And I threw it in this sheath here is a sheath for, it's a sheath for the Maglite flashlights back in the day. Everybody had a Maglite. Another one of these. Got a few of them, I guess. Got a Kershaw Auto. Really fun knife. Never did a review on this one. I was kind of disappointed with the size of it. I mean, I think these are like $115 or something, and I was expecting it to be larger. Kind of difficult to close one-handed. Leave that out. Not sure where that's going to go yet. Couple more Tucson titanium knives that I got to do a review on yet. Have not had the chance to do a review on these. Awesome action on this one. It is a Jelly Jerry design. TS328. And another really awesome Tucson. Tepe design. TS384 and M390, number 10. Really low numbered. Awesome action with it though. Got a couple butterfly knives. That was my first knife I ever got when I was a kid, was a butterfly knife when I was like 8 years old. So I don't have no good ones. I really want the Kershaw. That's like 120 bucks. It's on ball bearings and stuff. I think that'd be a really awesome one to have. This one I got. This is probably the most expensive one I ever bought. Off like Wish or something. It's pretty expensive for what it is, and I just, if you can read the name there. But very disappointed with it. It's sharp. Like, oh no, I guess not. I guess I need to give it more of a chance. But I really like to get a titanium one. Can't believe I haven't bought one yet. I'm so afraid of buying one that doesn't come with a blade in it though. This is the first knife I ever got. Bought it from a flea market when I was like 8 years old. And the lady sold it to me. So I think times have changed a little. I don't think an 8-year-old could buy a butterfly knife nowadays. And just after all these years, it was really, really dull. So when I got into sharpening, I tried my best to put a mirror edge on this one. So it's pretty razor sharp after the years. This, I have no idea if this is supposed to be a knockoff or something. Bought it at auction on eBay. It has really good action. Titanium, no pocket clip or nothing. And the Damascus looks really, really good on it. It's actually a layered Damascus. And it's like really nice looking Damascus with titanium. And I got it pretty cheap, like 22 bucks or 29 bucks, something like that. Got whatever this thing is, titanium. Kind of neat. Throw in one of your EDC bags. A couple pens. Lever action pens from Tucson. Really, really cool pens. This is flame anodized. Really good action. Got two of them. This one has a frag pattern. Just Really cool EDC pen. Got a spinner that spins forever and ever and ever. Thought it looked like Iron Man spinner, so a big fan of Iron Man and all them movies and stuff. This little titanium knife has really nice looking Damascus on it. I almost like to say this one was a name brand. Can't remember now. But really cool little knife. Throw in your fifth pocket, little fifth pocket knife. Good little action for a little knife like this. Oh, a tool that came with the knife. I think it came with that Holt Spectre or something. And then another little tiny knife. Horrible action. And we got this little tiny thing. I don't think I'll be able to take it out right now. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. Actually has pretty nice looking Damascus. Kind of funny how these little knives you get pretty good looking Damascus with. Some more tools are up there. Take these tools, put up there. These are razor blades, maybe. Put them somewhere. Or pocket clip or something. Another tool. Little Michael Jordan thing. Thought it'd be cool for a lanyard. This knife I know nothing about. Paid like 55 bucks for it when I first started collecting knives. At the time it was one of the most expensive ones I've bought. Has a front flipper. No pocket clip. Carbon fiber. M.C.C. Japan. So it's really good stainless steel. It is really sharp. So, pretty unique knife in my collection. And we got this case knife I have had for years and years. One of my buddies that really collects knives has been trying to get this off of me for years. I don't know why. I don't know if it has something to do with the number on it, because he's all into like the collector knives and the number on it, and he knows what year it was made and everything else. I'm not into all that. But this is a USA. Wait a minute. 1953, is that the model number? Or is that the year it was made? Maybe that's why he's always trying to get it off me, because if it was made in 1953, it'd be pretty old. Well, that says 61953. That must be some... Alright, I can see it better now. But I don't know if there's something special with this or not. But it's not going anywhere. It's staying in the collection. I've had it for a really long time. So, like since I was a kid. Kind of weird. It feels almost spring assisted or something. What? Oh, alright. It's like a slip joint, but still has a lock on it. Huh. Wonder if it's meant to really fling out. Mine's just dirty and old. I don't know. And we have a really unique one here. This ain't even a metal knife. So this is a ceramic blade. 001. Huh. But yeah, this is ceramic blades. You can get these on Amazon for like 20 bucks. I was just curious about a ceramic blade. You can slow roll it. That's about it. Kind of neat how when the sun or light reflects off the edge, it kind of looks like steel. But don't really know nothing about that one. Got this unique front flipper I've shown before. Actually came patinaed with some rust on the blade to really make it look even older, which I'm joking about, but it really did come with rust on the blade. But I don't think it was intentional. Kind of a unique front flipper. I think it's like a Japanese style. This one's like has a bone handle. See these all the time for like 12 bucks on Amazon and eBay. We got a really little Spyderco here, which is, I don't even think in the box, but this thing is teeny tiny. It's actually made by Spyderco. It might be the smallest one they make, but they make like a ladybug and a bunch of really little teeny tiny ones. Got one of my only watches. Pretty nice watch. I like it. I think it was pretty cheap. I don't think it was too expensive, but it will go down here in the EDC drawer. I got another pry bar thing. Really freaking cool anodized Tucson. Always get these when me and my kids go to the amusement parks. So we went to Kennywood this summer. Got this. We'll go with my other ones. This is a giveaway knife. 6-leaf. SL02. Absolutely amazing action. Awesome micarta handle. So, amazing ergos. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. This will be a giveaway knife. And this is going to be the 500 subscriber giveaway knife. So, we're almost 500 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, think about hitting that button and helping me hit 500. Help somebody out. Help somebody win this knife. It might be you. Alright, that's it for that drawer. That was a random one. So let me go get another drawer. We got 2 more. Actually, I keep filling up these empty ones with this random shit that was lying around. So let me go grab another one. We'll keep going on. Alright, we got another drawer here. My 6-leaf knives, mainly. Got some other ones, but I'll start out with the 6 leaves. Gotta hurry up with these because this is taking forever. So we got the SL15 or 16. Titanium micarta. Awesome action. Push button. The SL18, I think. New push button. This one is in 154 cm, the SL22. SL20. SL09. Front flipper. titanium. Awesome, awesome blade shape on this one. This is going to be the SL19. Awesome fidgety knife. Very large six leaf knife here. This one comes in multiple handles, configurations, the SL08. Front flipper, very pointy. This is a SL12. Awesome action. And we have a SL01. Awesome Tonto. The SL02. This is a giveaway knife, not this particular one, but we do have one of these as a giveaway knife. SL14. Awesome frag pattern, micarta. Very easy spidey flick. This like wooden steak knife. I'm not going to be able to open it up. That feels like a saw blade. Really don't care for this wooden 6-leaf knife, but if I go out to eat, I take it with me. Oh, what we got here, a Gerber. Little Gerber. Pretty crummy action, but I practiced my sharpening on it, so it is really sharp. I have a hard time spidey flicking small knives. Thumb flick works good though. And then I guess we got some EF knives, some Effengraus. This one's a straight guillotine. A lot of these copy more popular knives, but it's a cheap way of getting a example of an expensive knife that I cannot afford. So for like 25, 30 bucks, you can pick one of these up just to see if you like the feel of it, which I really like the feel of this one. I would love to get the real Microtech of this. And even this one for like 27 bucks, it feels pretty awesome. Has a nice ting to it when it opens. Cool blade shape. One I carry a lot on me is the CRKT Fossil. Did get a mirror edge on this, which was easier to sharpen than I thought, having that recurve. So you can see my bench got a lot more cluttered up. So I'm definitely want to set something up. Like a pretty cool mat to film videos off of and stuff. So if you have any ideas for like a mat or something, I definitely need to get stuff like that. This EF knife has like some of the best action I have ever felt on any knife at all, like any. Like, this thing's unreal. I don't know if it has a number on it. I don't think it does, unfortunately. But just absolutely amazing action. Love the blade shape of it. Can highly recommend that one. This is a first one. I think this is a Ethan Grau, like 950 or something. This is a first like modern knife I picked up back in January of 2022. Very, very slicey blade on this. Love the flat grind. Awesome action. This is kind of the knife that got me started on everything else. Now, this EF that has amazing action. Axis lock. One of the best filling axis locks in my collection, though. For the same price as a Ganzo axis lock, this one feels 10 times better, personally. This is a Ethan Grau Bearfly. Got the Sativian. Cool blade shape. Sorry for the lighting. I'm definitely going to have to work on the lighting. Horrible lighting here. Of course, this is a knockoff of a Strider knife, but awesome action. Another knockoff of like the Ferrum Forge. Or even the Civivi has something like this. Awesome action though. And you can't beat these Ethan Graus. Deep carry pocket clip, $30. D2. This one here, little blocky. Love the blade shape. Very heavy duty filling. This is also one of my first knives. This Ethan Grau. Practice my sharpening on it. Has like a mirror edge. Very sharp. Very fidgety. Very easy to reverse flick. Of course, this Ethan Grau knockoff of a ZT knife. I think the ZT's all titanium, or this is G10. Another Sativian knife. Awesome, awesome blade shape on this. Awesome action. Then we got a couple free tigers. This one I've carried a lot on me, this free tiger. This has really good action. Really cool blade shape. I've used it a lot. Cut carpet with it and everything else. Worked really well. Held an edge. And the last one in this drawer is going to be another Sativian. This is the one you saw on everybody's videos. Has amazing action. Reverse flick it pretty easily. And then we have this Sativium, which I gave one of these away for my, I think it was my first giveaway. Amazing reverse flick on this. Just really awesome Sativium. So that's it for that drawer. Let me get another drawer, and we'll keep filling this box up. Alright, back with another drawer. It's getting super cluttered up now, my bench, so we're going to have to start working on that and start really getting through these quicker. Next up is going to be my Kubys. Absolutely love Kuby knives. Amazing action with this one. Added a thumb stud to it. I think my Kubys are going to go right here next to my Ashers. Move all these over a spot. Next one's going to be a buck. This one's stainless steel. Really awesome action with it. And it's just, I carried this one a lot on me. Just really nice hollow grind with it. And I did practice my sharpening with it, so it is razor sharp. Next, Kuby. I think this is an Atlas. Awesome, awesome action. Just really love my Kuby knives. Then we have a free Tiger, which this one also you can get as a Sativium, the same exact knife. Pretty nice micarta handle. Really good action with it. Spear point. Then I picked up some really cheap knives, like the cheapest knives you can buy. This one I actually gave like a pretty good review on it when I got it. Pretty unique knife, but I kind of take it back. I don't know, it feels like it has really flimsy action, and I don't know, there's something about it that I just don't like. I can't get it centered, I don't think. It's off-centered real bad. Screwing around with the pivot just made it worse. Like trying to tighten or loosen it. But live and learn. A lot of these cheap knives I probably wouldn't buy again, even for the $9 or $12 that I paid for them. A lot of these were like $8.99 to $12.99. This one's kind of unique, extremely pointy. It's the only knife I have that like the point recurves down. Kind of interesting. G10 handle. Another one. Kind of have no idea what this handle's even made of. Wood. It's a wood handle. Really flimsy, like action. Actually, really doesn't work that bad, but it just feels really cheaply made. Doesn't feel like a knife I would trust very much. This thing, this is enormous. This was like $12 on eBay. I know it's a knockoff, is like a Stedman or something like that now, but at the time I didn't know it. Huge glass breaker, really, really thin liners. That's like makes it pretty uncomfortable, but I think it's hilarious how you can front flip it. But just a huge, huge blade. This was another one that was like 12 bucks. Another one was like 12 bucks. I'm pretty sure this is like a ZT knockoff, even though it doesn't say ZT or nothing on it. I kind of like the ergos. Kind of has good action. Hate the handle. It's just too big and flat. But it does have good action. I've actually carried this on me at work and used it quite a bit. But a lot of them real cheap knives you still can find on eBay and Amazon. Like this carbon fiber one, you'll see it like on eBay for like 45 bucks or Amazon, but sometimes you can pick it up for like 12 bucks. I think I only paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it. Carbon fiber actually is not that bad. Reminds me of like a Ganzo's. And it might be like a ZT knockoff with that blue clip like that. A lot of their ZT knockoff knives you see have like a blue clip like that. They're trying to copy the anodization of the titanium clip of the ZT. But not bad action. I have carried this one on me. It's kind of uncomfortable to disengage. Like the jipping on here is pretty sharp. And I think that's it for the really cheap knives. Get back to some Kubys. It's Kuby Chunk or something like that. What's this called? Doesn't have the name on it. Not a bad Kuby though. Really small. And we have a CH 3504, like my favorite CH knife. This one's in G10. They have a new Micarta one that I need to get. Like a $27 knife. You can't beat it. And we have a Kershaw spring assisted. Made in the U.S. I forget the name of this offhand right now, but aluminum handle, liner lock. Not a bad Kershaw to have. We have a kit I picked up. Got them 2 straight blades back there. I added the handles on these. I made them for my dad and my brother. I had to buy the liner. The kit did not come with the liners. So I made that one for my dad. Got a mirror edge on that one. Have to put a mirror edge on that. And I have to figure out how I'm going to finish the leather. I don't want to give it to him with the bare leather. I want to dye the leather to both of them a different color and then put some kind of protective finish on there, like a beeswax or something for them. But it also came with the kit to make a folding knife, which I did. I contoured all this. I saw other people selling this knife on eBay after they did it, and it was really, really crummy build. Like, I still have to finish mine. I got a couple sharp edges that I need to round off and round over. But it's funny, it has really good action. Easily spidey flick it. Drop shut. I put a mirror edge on it. And It's a reversible pocket clip. It's tipped down, unfortunately, but still gotta do a little fine tuning of it, but I'm happy with how it turned out. And then we got a Ganzo in here. Was not expecting that, a Ganzo, but this Ganzo actually has really bad lock rock, like worse than any knife I have in my collection. Just horrible. I don't know what I'm going to do with this Ganzo because of the lock rock. I guess it's pretty much garbage. Got a EMP EDC knockoff. They're selling these on Amazon for like 27 or 32 bucks. Pretty nice micarta. I mean, it's supposed to be real K110. They're not trying to be EMP EDC. I mean, they're not putting the symbol on there or trying to sell it as one. They just knocked off the design. Have not did a video on it yet, mainly because it's a knockoff, and I try not to do too many videos on knockoffs, even though I do tend to buy quite a few of them. Sometimes on accident, sometimes on purpose. Like this one, I knew it was a knockoff when I bought it, but I'm kind of okay with knockoffs if they're not trying to pretend to be like if they're not putting the symbol on there and selling it in the box. Like the Demcos that are going around right now that are knockoffs, they completely ripped off Demco, ripped off the box, they even ripped off the pouch that it comes in. Like, them I do not agree with, but let me know your thoughts down below on that. Next we got the Kuby Curve, my favorite Kuby. I just love the action of this. I love the look of it. I mean, it just absolutely love it. I've always been a fan of a Tonto pretty much my whole life, so. Another Kuby. Not sure how I feel about this one. Just kind of, it's not really a flat grind on the other side. It is beveled, but it's not contoured like this. I don't know. It's a unique Kuby knife. They do sell it in full titanium. I added the thumb stud to it. Makes it pretty fidget friendly, which I think it is even without it. These couple Kubys I added thumb studs to, I got early in my collection, so I wasn't real good at flicking a knife or spidey flicking at the time. Another one of the really cheap knives. This was like $9.99. This is a Doom blade, which I've seen some pretty bad Doom blades, but this one has pretty good action. I can really spidey flick it off that fuller. I mean, it's real sharp and grabs your finger just right, but it doesn't rip any skin off or damage yourself. I've carried it quite a bit on me at work. Really cool knife, especially for only $9.99. I do like carrying these really cheap knives at work. And it doesn't break my heart if I gotta even cut through a copper wire or something. The smallest Spyderco ever. Really did think this was going to be bigger when I purchased it, but these are pretty cheap. These are like their keychains. I think they're like 17 bucks or something. Kuby Nova. They have this in titanium, and it's one of the best budget titanium knives, but this is a G10 version. Awesome ergos on this. Another Kuby Raven, or the Kuby Raven. Very, very sharp, pointy knife. When I purchased this one, opened it up the first time, it really sank into my finger. Got a Y start, has a front flipper, and it's another one that's extremely sharp and pointy. Just kind of like the name Y start. It's pretty funny, like Y start collecting knives. Got some couple more Ganzos. I'm gonna go through the Ganzos pretty quick. I mean, this thing's huge. I think it's like a lined steel knockoff or a cold steel knockoff, but huge Ganzo. I kind of like it. Stickers and whatnot. Random crap. More random crap. Another Kuby. Really small, skinny one. Gerber. Spring assisted. Has a mirror edge on it. Like a really insane mirror edge that I was able to put on this. Really cool, like military feel to it. It is like a button lock. You can close them one-handed. And it has a lock on it, almost like the safety on a gun. To me, this like really kind of resembles the feel of a Glock or something. Like, I don't know if that's what they were trying to do, but I almost feel like they were with the safety on there. And just the feel of it. Pretty cool though. Deep carry pocket clip. I like it. I've carried it on me a lot at work. Another one of these cheap knockoffs. Almost threw this away when I got it. I hated the feel of it and everything else that much, but since then I kind of like it now. So I've carried it on me. I actually, for 23 bucks, I think this was 17 bucks when I purchased it. I think it's like 23 bucks now, but of course it's a Benchmade knockoff. It doesn't have none of the badging of Benchmade. Ever since I've been collecting knives, you've seen this on Amazon and eBay pretty cheap. A CMB made knives, one of my favorite knife brands. I mean, they just awesome build quality with them. Another one of these cheap knockoffs. This was really cheap. I put a mirror edge on it. But this was really cheap off of Amazon around Thanksgiving time. I think it was like $17. Pretty good action. Horrible pocket clip. The worst ever. I mean, it looks really cool, but it doesn't carry very deep. Just absolutely horrific. But this is like a Best Tech knockoff, I think. Y-Start axis lock. And a multicolor G10. We got the Civivi Elementum that I put a mirror edge on. Good for size comparisons. Just like this Ontario Rat Model 1. It's had some heavy use. I need to do something with the blade. I think it'd be cool to refinish it, but Ontario Rat Model 2. one of the best EDC knives, a QSP Penguin. Got this one in carbon fiber. Then this one in the blue jean micarta. That's going to be it for that drawer. Let me organize this because I'll just kind of throw them down in here, and then we'll be back. Alright, so this is the last drawer. One I actually got some fixed blades in. I think I'm going to set up the camera because I think this is going to take two hands. Oh, that's a box that little tiny Spyderco came in. Well, start out with my favorite fixed blade. Bowie style. But this is going to be why it's my favorite. Really love the skull and the American flag. Just really, really awesome knife. All of these I'm gonna try and store outside the cases. Most of these are from this. You see them on eBay selling at auction. They also sell them, buy them now. But they have really nice leather sheaths that come with them. They're supposed to be handmade in the US. Somebody told me that they bought their steel blanks from somewhere else, but I like to believe that they're handmade in the US. Another one from them. This one actually has a black coated blade. Oh no, this is an Alonzo knife. It's supposed to be US made too. You can find them on one website that anybody can sell on stuff they make. I want to say it's not all AliExpress, but it and another one. I like to say this is like CFK Customs or something. It might say right on it. But you find these on eBay. I don't buy a lot of fixed blades. I don't really collect fixed blades. I don't know why I don't know. I guess I bought some. Then this thing, which is Damascus, like a three-sided blade dagger type thing. It's pretty darn sharp too. Thought it was kind of cool. I'll show you this drawer after I get these organized a little. So that's what the fixed blades look like in the drawer. Looks like I got room for one more. Then over here I'm going to have to put my Ganzos. I'm actually starting to run out of room in this already. I might end up eventually taking my Ganzo knives out of this and keeping them somewhere else. But this is probably the nicest knife in my collection. This Miguron. Keep it in here. And it's just absolutely insane. Amazing action. Amazing build quality. I think there was only like 230 of them made or something, 250, something like that. I'll have to do a review on it. And we got a bunch more. Free Tiger knives here. I could butcher blade on this one, but has really good action. These are really cheap. Have really nice carbon fiber for how cheap they are. Carbon fiber actually feels identical to the new Devo knives that's made by Shilden. So it's possible Shilden might make these Free Tiger knives. Another Free Tiger. I think I did a video on all the Free Tiger knives. If not on M.C.C. knives, I know I did one on Martin Custom Creations, which is my other YouTube channel that I had before I started M.C.C. knives. Usually this one has really lazy action. The pivot might be loose on it. And normally I thought had better action than that. Pretty cool looking blade though. Nice thick G10 handles. And then this one. Good action, but it feels real ratchety, like, I don't know. Like the bearings or something are loose on the inside. It still has really good action though. But I don't know if you can hear that when I disengage it. It's only when you disengage it you hear the rattling. But to feel it, nothing rattles. Kind of strange. Well, that's it for that one. Now I got some more random stuff in my Ganzo knife collection, which I have like 50 knives in my Ganzo knife collection. It's going to be interesting if it fits in here with the room we have left. But if not, then I can always keep it in my old knife box, which I originally purchased as Craftsman 5-drawer, but it quickly filled up. So let me get something else set up and we'll be right back. Alright, so all the drawers are empty in the old box. And I had this 6-leaf knife out that I've had on me now for the past few days. Really been enjoying it. Time to put it with the other 6-leaf knives. And then we have this Kuby knife. extremely pointy. Had it upstairs, been using it to open my mail with, which works extremely well for that. Really good action. Kind of a wonky handle though, kind of fat. Got another Ganzo. Really cool design on this Ganzo. Of course, you got the axis lock. FB 760 or something. And we got this, another Ethan Grout EF knife. Of course, this is a knockoff of the Microtech, which is a Grail knife for me. Hopefully I can get one day. Really hope. It's a pretty expensive knife though. And we got this pouch of knives here. No idea what's in it. Oh, this is going to be buck knife. Really cheap blockback buck knife. Really cheap gas station knife, spring assisted, but it got skulls on it, so I'm a sucker for skulls and flames. Got ballast on, butterfly knife, another one. And another. And these are just really cheap ones I picked up over the flea market, at the flea market over the years. My only SOG knife in my collection. Used to be an old work knife, spring assisted. You can see from the pocket clip I've carried it a ton on me at work. And I think all these are just going to stay in this case. I don't think I'm going to organize them in any of my drawers here. What is this? Made by Gerber. It's at these are like $9.99 everywhere. And we got another Gerber. This one, kind of unique Gerber. It's not spring assisted, but really flung out that first time. Pretty sharp thumb stud on there. So I think all these are just going to hang out in here. These are all older knives that I had from before I started collecting knives. So I kind of had a knife collection before I collected knives. Just knives I acquired over the past 30 years of my life. First 10 years I didn't really get too many knives. If I did, they probably were plastic. So we've got another case here. These are going to be a bunch more old knives that I had. So just an old slip joint. Don't even know who makes it. If anybody. Does not say. Doesn't. Stainless steel, that's all it says. A frost slip joint. So these are the cheapest, oldest knives in the collection. This one I carried a lot at work. I could almost front flip it. That's funny. Slow roll it. That's about all you get with it. Yep. That's about it. Probably pretty dirty. As you can tell, I carried this on me a lot at work. Look at the size of that pocket clip. Holy crap. This one I actually got from work. It's a Hildy. Hildy came into work and demonstrated a bunch of new tools that they had and gave us all one of these slip joints. Couple. I think this is a real one. This is a real Tornox, and this is a fake one. And we have this. I've actually seen these on eBay and stuff. This was in my tackle box for years and years and years. I carried it in my tackle box fishing. This one looks like the other one that was right here. Huh. Never even knew I had two of these. How about that? I think these were Winchesters. That's crazy. I had two of them. Oh, this one's cool. In high school, I used to psych out all my friends. I used to hand them this knife because nobody could figure out how to disengage it. It was a button lock before there was button locks. But anyways, you disengage it by pushing in on this scale. That disengages the lock, and but just really, really cheap knife. Remember, I thought it was cool and carried it on me for years in high school. Cheap Kershaw knockoff. Extremely, extremely shiny. Spring assisted. But got it for like $5 or something at a flea market. Thought it was cool because I always carried a Kershaw knife, so this thing got one hell of a spring. Crazy, crazy looking blade. That's cut out on the blade. Just a cheap flea market knife, but definitely has probably the strongest spring in the collection. Very strong spring. And what the heck is this? AI blades? Looks like a knockoff of something. Kind of cool textured scale. Frame lock on the other side. Has an over travel stop. Notice all of these old knives are all tipped down. I don't know when people started making tip up carry knives, but very happy they did, because I really hate tipped down. And I think these ones are all gonna just live out in here. I don't see any reason to get any of these out. So guess we can get into a bunch of Ganzos now. These two are I have in boxes. I think I was planning on giving them to my brother. So another line still, cold still knockoff Ganzo. The F720. We got another one. Spyderco knockoff Ganzo. You can tell this one's been used quite a bit. Really good action though. And we got the case. And this is all my carbon fiber Ganzos. So this is a frame lock. Pretty rare for a Ganzo to have a frame lock. Looks like it has a steel lock bar insert, but maybe this is aluminum. I know it ain't titanium. I think these are like 45 bucks. One of my favorite Ganzos. So I had a thing for carbon fiber Ganzos when I first started collecting Ganzos, so I kind of went after all the carbon fiber variations. So I have quite a few of them here. Awesome blade shape on that one. Same with that one. This one has a coated blade. Most Ganzos do not have a coated blade, so kind of unique. Crazy blade shape on this one. Very ergo friendly though. Awesome action. I don't even know what to do with that thing. I'll cut my finger off there. Yeah, I don't think you can use it for flipping, but you don't need to. Should put this one in the kitchen. I don't know what the heck you would use it for besides chopping some stuff up. This is like the other one, just it has blue hardware, which is kind of something Ganzo used to do. It's kind of hard to find anything with blue hardware now. Look kind of cool with the carbon fiber though. This one has a really awesome blade shape. Awesome action on this one. I forget what number this is. Really, really popular Ganzo though. FH41. Ontario Rat knockoff, but amazing action. Really love this knife from Ganzo. Even though it's a knockoff, it has the axis lock, which makes it different. And then this little guy, which I really like the shape of. Awesome, awesome action though. Really cool. So that's all my Ganzo carbon fibers. They all fit in one line. Now it's time to start lining up all the regular Ganzos. Alright, this is the last container of Ganzos, and then I got my Kershaws, and that's it. So awesome action on this Ganzo frame lock. Look at the precision on that frame lock. That's something you don't even see on high-end knives, other alone a cheap-ass knife. And a large one with the axis lock. Nice stone washing on the blade. Don't really care for orange handle knives though. Another one of these. Huge knife. And we got an all metal, which is pretty odd for Ganzo. Frame lock. FH13 or something. Awesome action on it. Reversible clip. Even give you an insert. This is a spring assisted Ganzo. I think these are like $9.99 on Amazon. You can get several different patterns on it. I thought it kind of looked neat. The Tonto. Did not know it was spring assisted when I bought it though. Extremely fat and boxy feeling. And we got a couple other Ganzos you don't really see anymore. I think it was because they're kind of a knockoff of a Benchmade or a Hogue. Which I think Benchmade and Hogue knocked off each other. Hogue definitely knocked off Benchmade, but awesome action on these. Cool blade shape. As you can tell, I really liked Ganzos when I started collecting knives, and acquired quite a few of them. This one, which is one of the only knives I have a lanyard on just because it matched it so damn good, and I even added a thumb stud to this to help me with a Spidey flick. And we have a black one with just a crazy blade shape again. This one definitely has a lot better action than the other one. Got a couple that definitely knock off some Spydercos. Still pretty darn good action for a lockback knife. And I'm a big fan of the OG green. And we got some flippers. Another one like the carbon fiber one. FH74 or something. Can't go wrong with these Ganzo's flippers. This FH41, they just have amazing drop shot action. I think this is another pretty popular knife from Ganzo. The FH11. It comes in 2 different sizes. Amazing action on both. Amazing action on this one too. FH21, another popular knife from Ganzo. And sometimes you get a lot of these for under $20. One of my favorite Ganzo knives that I've actually carried a lot in my pocket. Just really love the action of this. Gonna be the Ganzo. Of course, I put a mirror edge on here. And this is the Ganzo FB727S. And I got the 727M. So I do not know of a larger one, but these two are really awesome. And then the last Ganzo I got it's going to be the G739. So I've never seen my entire Ganzo collection all lined up next to each other. So here it is. Don't know if I'm ever going to add too much more to my Ganzo collection. Don't think I really need to. I think I pretty much have all the Ganzos I want. But definitely an awesome budget knife. Put them down there next to the straight blades, or fixed blades, I mean. So just one more pouch to go through. And that will conclude my new bench tour. Then I can get back to making videos. I got a few new knives. This one I'll give you a sneak peek on. Got it Christmas Eve. Been carrying it on me the past 3 days. Absolutely love it. But it's a Tucson night morning design. Axis lock. The first axis lock that I know of that Tucson has done. The pocket clip works awesome in the pocket. Titanium with micarta inserts. Really, really awesome one. But stay tuned for the review on that. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Next, we got a whole bunch of Kershaws. Huge fan of Kershaw. Got a nice hollow grind on here. So I have quite a few. This is a Hinder design. Almost all of these, or a lot of these, half of these are spring assisted. They do have some that aren't, but. And the Kershaw Cryo 2. But Kershaws carry really nice in the pocket. They're really nice, slender, flat knives. All these are probably going to stay in here. But got the Kershaw Cryo 1. I think that's what these are. Hinder design. Got another one of these. This one definitely has a better spring than the other one. Extremely snappy. This one is not spring assisted and has absolutely amazing action. Natrix or something, I think this is a Natrix, but definitely need to get the XL because they have a larger variation. They have a copper scale and a bunch of different variations. They even have a D2 blade variation, but really, really cool design from Kershaw. Really enjoy this one. I've carried this one a lot on me. Carries really well in the pocket. Amazing action on it too. Another Kershaw spring assisted. Really like the green on here and the black. Thought this was going to be a lot larger of a knife when I purchased it though. So, but awesome action on it. I think this is a high wire or something. Spring assisted, but really stiff spring. Really good action with it. Which is the one thing you get from spring assisted usually is a consistent action. What's this one? Kershaw Highball or Brawler? Something like that. Spring assisted, but really cool design. Really teeny tiny deep carry pocket clip. Another spring assisted Kershaw. Carbon fiber insert. Emerson Kershaw. Really cool, has a skull on it. Horrible, horrible action on this though. It does deploy when you pull it out of your pocket, but other than that, it has pretty crummy action. Which I saw other reviewers say the same thing about it. But they even say that about real Emersons that sell for crazy money. But I like it. I like the design. I like to get the larger one. Shoot. I forget the name of this one. This might be the Highball. Or Brawler. This is not spring assisted and has awesome action. You do have to buy like a special tool for it though. Like, has proprietary hardware that they only used on this knife. Kind of weird. This thing is plastic and just extremely light. Probably the lightest knife in my collection. Has really good action too. It's not spring assisted, but just has a really good detent. You can hear how it just slams out. Another one doesn't have, it's not spring assisted, but with this thumb stud, it is just fires out. Really cool, like smaller knife. And it does just fire out with that thumb. I don't think it doesn't have one on the other side. This one I thought looked cool. Not spring assisted. Pretty good action. Really cool blade shape. Nice ergos with it. Deep carry pocket clip. Very small. Very cool knife from Kershaw. Pretty sure I made a video on all my Kershaw knives before. So I think this might be the Cryo, which is a Hinder design, one I've carried in my pocket a lot. Have a lanyard on it just because I thought the skull looked badass. This does not have thumb studs, which I don't mind because it's spring assisted, so you don't have the thumb studs to get in your way. This carries amazing in the pocket. And we got another one. I think this is like a R.J. Martin or R.J. Reynolds or something design. R.J. Martin design. The lock is really flimsy on this. It doesn't have an over travel stop, so to disengage it is super easy, but it just travels way too far. It's way too flimsy. Besides that, not a bad knife. I have like 2 or 3 Kershaw leaks, but they're out of my garage somewhere or in my other truck. I do not have them handy. Got this one, which is a unusual Kershaw knife. I've had it for like 10 years or more, but you can get it to fire out if you hit it just right. Very unusual Kershaw. And I think all these are just going to live in the pouch too. Here's one, get with one of the holiday sets like this, which is also where I got one of my tools from. But serrated, I normally don't buy serrated knives. Can't stand them. Nothing I would want to ever have to sharpen. But this one is spring assisted. Very unique handle on it. Tip down carry. Don't care for that. It is a deep carry pocket clip though. And the last one is this big old guy. It's another Kershaw. They're all Kershaws in here. Got a nice hollow grind. This thing's sharp as heck. I remember doing the video on it. Tip down carry. Figure Kershaws have been out for a long time, so that's it. That's everything. Crazy. So I don't know how I had this all folded up before. Huh. I guess like this. There we go. So I started throwing stuff in the cabinets already. Got my bench all cluttered up. These are just empty boxes. Got lots and lots of room to grow in this drawer. It's just where I'm going to put all my premiums. My Tucson collection lives here for now. Lots of room to grow in this drawer. Just more of my name brand. This one's getting pretty full already. Got all these cheap ones down here. And then the Eve and Grouse, Sativian, Free Tiger. Six Leaf. CH. Down here, got all the Ganzos. The fixed blades. Down here, I put all my boxes. This is all full of all my Ganzo boxes. Them two are empty. Got EDC gear in that one. This one's empty, but I'm gonna put all my comparison knives in here, the ones I use for reference. So then I got my old box in case I outgrow all this. I can start filling up the old box again. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure and hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Help me get to 500 subscribers so we can do a giveaway. And like always, thanks for watching.